As you can probably tell, I've been excited for this one. Hello! Welcome to, well, technically Klonoa 2 LUNATEA'S sVeil. We're doing this on the Fantasy Reverie series, just like as we did with, Daughter Phantom Isle. The main exception this time is that I'm going to be streaming the PC version. Partially because I'd rather not, get into the similar level of embarrassment with the later levels as I did with the Klonoa 1 streams. Love this intro. What? Yeah. Alright, here we are. In terms of Klonoa games, whilst the first game is widely considered a cult classic, in terms of Klonoa fans, this is the big one. This is the good one. We're just going to be starting a new game, of course. Obviously, 4 hours, So this may end up being shorter than I initially anticipated. We'll just see how we do. Okay, so we have... just like last time, we have easy mode, easy modo, normal modo. I almost feel as though easy mode is more indicative of the original Klonoa 2 experience, but we'll just go with normal mode. I'm sure this won't be a complete disaster like last time. Ah, here we are again. That's why they're forgotten dreams. Is the dream I can't remember? Is it a dream I won't remember? Have I forgotten the dream? Or has the dream forgotten me? But there surely was a dream. And Area is going through a considerable wardrobe change after the traumatic experience of the first game, just sitting here in the PS2 loading screen. Help. Help. Help me. Help me. Help me. Yeah, we're going to be going through all this thing again. I have been looking forward to actually trying to come up with a good voice for Klonoa after... between all the streams between now and the previous streams. Klonoa became a... yes! I think that's some sort of why this is considered a fan favorite, mostly because of the change in art style, where Klonoa is not just a cute little scrimblow. He's discount Sonic character, which I suppose is an indication that it does sort of work. That's him! No doubt about it. He's the one. Okay, okay. It's a little awkward there. Got him! Wait. I gotta admit, this does sort of remind me of the intro to Kingdom Hearts 2, weirdly enough, of him just in the ocean. Oh, Pooh, who's that? Priestess? No. They're in the way, should we get rid of them? No. Can't risk dropping the ring. Let's just wait and see. Oh. Well, doesn't this seem familiar? Waking up to a whole bunch of strangers on a stormy beach. Getting the meanest sense of deja vu right about now. Are you alright? Yeah, at least, like, I think so. Oh, for goodness. Hello, Derek, we were just getting started. I'm Lolo. I'm a priestess. Well, a priestess in training. And this is Popka. Yo! Like, you're the ones who totally, like, saved me, huh? Thanks. I'm like Klonoa. Klonoa. So, Klonoa is the name of the Dream Traveler. Eh? Like, hold on there, I'm just like... Watch out! Just great, monsters here too! Maybe we should wait until later to talk. Please, Klonoa, won't you help us? Eh? Like, who? Me? Lolo! Well, that's convenient. Just immediately replacement for good old Hugh Pow. Let's get this show on the road. Honestly, what? Honestly, given how Klonoa was acting so far, I'd be surprised if he even remembered Hugh Pow. Would you move it? All you got to do is get to that island. What island? Oh yes, the one conveniently placed in the spotlight. Like, what is this place? Come on, here we go! Quite the stark change compared to the first game. Obviously, the control scheme is pretty much the same. Except, now you can just spin in midair by pressing the bumpers. For fun. I will admit, when it comes to the Klonoa games, I didn't really think much when I first saw gameplay of the 2009 version, which was my first, admittedly, exposure to the series. There we go. I mean, obviously the ending was quite the harrowing turn of events, but honestly, I can't help but feel it wasn't until this game where I felt that I really got into Klonoa. Polka, what is it? That ledge is pretty high. Could you make it? Eh? I like wonder. Lots of help you are. Alright, I tell you what. Nab that move, then jump again. Yeah, I'm gonna be your tutorial since you're done within a brick. That ought to get you high enough. You mean, like, do a double jump? I, like, totally already know that. That's so. Well, show me what you got, hotshot. I will admit, I'm in terms of characters from this game, I kind of feel my favorite, weirdly enough, is Popka. Just like his energy. From what I recall as well, I think for the most part the second game is easier than the first. There's no, like, uber-harrowing platforming challenges like in the Moon Kingdom at the very least. Also, just by pressing the bumpers, you could just have Klonoa just cheering like he's at a football rally. Scotland! Also, right here we also get the introduction of the, I suppose, big mechanic for this game, the new gimmick, the cannons, which just allow you to really make use of the power of the PlayStation Duo. Very nice. Which you're able to explore all these 3D environments that you couldn't do in the first game because it was technically sprite-based. It's also fun to just mash on the trees right there. I did a little testing around on this a little bit earlier, and I gotta say, this feels so much nicer than trying to stream this through Elgato. Which I suppose is mainly the reason why I wanted to go this, because it just felt a lot nicer. Also looks a lot nicer. Even if I were to just, put on the pixel filter, like, look at this. You might not look it, but this is what peak aesthetic looks like. Doesn't this just look amazing? It really is just like I'm back on the PlayStation 2, because this is obviously a thing on the PlayStation 2. Honestly, I can't help but feel a CRT filter would have probably made more sense. Let's just turn this off. Also get extra costumes. We'll go into the costumes a little bit later. For now, let's just get bullied by this giant pufferfish. Can't help but feel like I missed a fair bit. Ah, well. I'm sure I'll get the mad. Like in comparison, Klonoa 2 starts with a much darker atmosphere. Yeah, I think that's why people kind of like it. Also, yeah, this scene really goes to setting the more sort of adventurous tone, I dare say. Just going for all these dangerous environments. He thinks he's so cool, looking like a cross between a Sonic character and an Atlas character. Or is it the other way around, I wonder? Get over here, you. Childhood game, right? Same. I have a lot of fond memories of this one. Kind of find it weird that with the bonus thing, the gems don't change color in this game. Get over here, you. I'm gonna have to get reacquainted with the fact that the grab range isn't as far as I recall. Look at him, he thinks he belongs. It definitely isn't like he's just been completely obscure for the past 20 years until Reverie Collection suddenly came out of nowhere. I do almost want to believe that popularity in this game would possibly mean a resurgence in Klonoa games, but at this point, if Mystery Dungeon DX, sorry, was any indication, that's probably not something you should put too many high hopes in. Ah, I knew there was something here. There we go. I think I already mentioned this before, but for those who haven't really been around my streams for the longest time, Klonoa was sort of a big inspiration for certain character aspects. I'm sure you might imagine. Just, I think it's because of Klonoa I became such a big fan of bunnies. It's really like the long floppy ears, as you could probably tell. I do quite like the designs of those cannons as well, the sort of clockwork aesthetic, and I don't know, this sort of reminds me of Sonic Heroes a little bit, more so Lost Jungle, where you're grinding down those particular vines on the way to almost getting killed by the giant alligator. So, is this like it? Yep. Come on, Klonoa, use the power in your ring to ring on the bell. You gotta ring the bell. Oh, like this thing? Well, okay. I love how it just says B, because it wasn't obvious enough. Guessing we can... Yeah, there's not really anything here for us to do aside from just, donk. Oh, I did it! I rang the bell! Whoa! What's with the bell? That's the spirit bell of the priestesses. Only those with enough spiritual power can make it ring. So if you make it ring, you're a full priestess. So does that mean like I'm a priestess as well? Shush. Oh, I did it, Popka. Oh, she's so silly. Tee. Alright, off to Baguji's then. Baguji? Like, who's that? The best prophet in LUNATEA, that's who. LUNATEA. Yeah, I'm calling it LUNATEA as opposed to LUNATEA. The way your voice in Popka gives me Phil from Hercules vibes. I come out and I throw trash all over the ring. LUNATEA, huh? suppose in some ways this does feel like a fair bit of a continuation from the previous game. A lot of the aesthetic stuff with the HUD. Yay, we got everybody there, so now I don't have to worry about this until I have to come back and do the 100 gems challenge, which, no. Oh yeah, there was 2-player support for this, where you just give Klonoa an extra jump. Right, I think for this I want to go into the costumes real quick. We got the normal. We got Katamari Damacy. We got Rhythm Heaven, Pac-Man. Basically just all the NAMCO favorites. Then the character we haven't met yet, Moo Impersonator set. I do like this one actually comes with the claws and the shoes. But I think for this we're going to go with the classic outfit. Yep, just see how this looks. It's like we're really back in the 90s. So, this is the Dream Traveler, eh? Yes, Smasher Baguji. He appeared in the Sea of Tears, just as you foretold. Baguji's the one who said you'd appear. Pretty cool, huh? Your name's Klonoa, ain't it? What? Look over yonder. See that large tower? You'll find housed within it a harmony bell. Oh. You'll find a similar tower and bell for each of LUNATEA'S 4 kingdoms, man. It's like, wild. They say the bells are responsible for maintaining peace throughout the entire world. However, I see another. A bell of darkness that belongs to none of the kingdoms. A 5th bell is like about to be delivered unto our world, man. This bell must be because of all the chaos befalling the kingdoms, man. It's like wild. Oddly enough, many people don't seem to notice. Monsters run amok and priestesses fall ill when they're tainted by the evil, man. Eh? Like, what about Lolo? Well, I'm only an apprentice. Klonoa, Dream Traveler. Will you, like, help out Lolo, man? You look like a rabbit. What, me? There's inner Sonic and touch tapping his foot. Well, sure, I guess. Got nothing better to do while I'm here. She did save me after all. Where does Bap ever woke up from? Good, then, like, go see the High Priestess. You are now worthy of becoming a full priestess, babe. Me? A full priestess? Thank you so much. Ouch. Ow, 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 ow. She's so quirky. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have a lot of fun voicing a lot of these characters. Hope you don't mind. I swear I've seen that arc somewhere before. Anyways, let's go. La Kusha. Gonna have a lot of fun with the names here, I think. Sacred Grounds. Yeah, this does sort of remind me of the Tree Kingdom over in Klonoa 1 as well. Just feel I get a lot of the level tropes here. Mostly just all the houses in the trees. Obviously it's not one-to-one, but I can definitely see a lot of the resemblances. Ow. Do you mind, sir? Do you mind? I'm here reminiscing about this amazing game. Yeah, I think there's got to be something down here. There usually is. Guessing this is going to be the first of the villagers, collectibles, toys, Mommets? I think there's something about mommets here. Or puppets. It's been a while. You can probably tell. Oh yeah. I really do quite like the mood this game gives off. It's... or should I say atmosphere? It is definitely a lot more moody. This feels so much nicer than playing on the Switch. I also got to appreciate the lighting here as well. I know this is just the PC version, but I don't know, I do kind of get a kick out of this lighting. It's like with the porting, it's like Tide the Tasmanian Tiger, where it has a lot of all these modern additions to make it look graphically nice, except it's actually done well. Like, I do sort of get a certain cel-shaded, I think it's mostly just me thinking about it. It does have at least some kind of cel-shaded appearance. Honestly, I wouldn't actually mind Sonic games looking like this. Those are just missing that sort of more surrealist aspect. Would you call it neo-surrealism? That's a word I've heard. I think there was a certain button you could press to just make Klonoa do the Minecraft dive. If that makes any sense. You know, just coming in hot. It'll probably take me a little bit to remember. Oh, I remember that fella in the tunnel there. I know those eyes. I know what that means. I know what that is. And I clapped. Dream Team is probably the closest you look to modern stylization looking good. Honestly, I kind of hope that Dream Team does become the norm in terms of art style, to be perfectly honest. I mean, obviously, I have my own other preferences. Yeah. These guys always freak me out. Again, I have my own personal preferences, but I feel that's the most realistic best outcome, if that makes sense. Art style plus anime. Yeah, pretty much. Like this game, it's even though it's just a port of a 2004 game, it still looks rather nice. Also, that's how you deal with those fly guys. You just throw the thing at them and it eats the thing, and you don't get eaten instead. Because that's the main thing. I'm not sure if those are instant kills. I'm fairly certain they're not. I'd rather not find out. I don't know, maybe we come across a checkpoint at some point. Klonoa, a moment, please. She even has, like, the monkey tail as well. Really sort of reminds me of the Sonic OVA. Hey, didn't we, like, pass under another one of these statues earlier? I love the fact that his collar is actually just rigged to his head. No, this is a statue of the Mother Goddess Claire. This is the current statue of the... Huh? Then who was dead before? I'm getting the people mixed up. That's the statue of Claire the Ancient, and they say it was all that remained after she was purged of all evil. And I got a fair bit of more lore here, I've got to say. Let's get going then. Yeah, I get the feeling that LUNATEA has a lot more lore to it compared to Phantom Isle, where it's just... here's a guy who's building a tower. Here's another guy who's just... I guess there's the Moon Kingdom, but it feels as though aside from the Sun and Moon Kingdoms, there isn't really much, and they're just sort of separated towns which don't really have that much detail put into them, which the story that Klonoa 1 was going for is fine, but I feel there's a fair bit more intrigue here. Okay, I guess we're gonna have to come at it from above. Like so. In your own time, fella. We're on the clock. Wahee! Wow, the third one came a lot later than I was anticipating. Ow. Okay, they're just right next to each other. Good to know. It's gonna be interesting just seeing how a lot of these places are, because I sort of remember. I remember a certain level being quite annoying with regards to its collectibles. I just love how you can just have Klonoa just spaz about in midair. Ah, here we go. We got this funny pendulum sequence. All you gotta do is grab the thing. This is the power of 3D, mind you. You just... Whoa, look at that. Using the power of 3D, you can affect things in the background. It's like magic. We only have one more of those to go. Grab that. Get over here, you. Which should leave it... Okay, it's probably clear for me to just move on ahead here, I think. Come on, I'm gonna need another one of you. I think this is the last of the things. Get over here, you. Yep. Knew it. Going 2 for 2 as we take the long walk up to the temple. Whoa. This does sort of remind me of Spyro 3 a little bit. Now then, Lolo, you wish to save the world, do you? Right. It won't be an easy task. I'm prepared for it. I rang the spirit bell. Very well. I know full well that you actually didn't, but we'll let it slide. Because of who we have among us right now. Look at this. Yeah, sure, I suppose you could have this as well. Wow, she's a male priestess who delivers mail. Lolo, you are hereby granted the rank and responsibilities of the priestess. And I expect great deeds from you for the sake of the world. You better live up to... You better not hope that you bit off more than you could chew with your little lie. Thank you. Congratulations, Lolo. I'm so... Your first task is to journey to the 4 kingdoms in which the Harmony Bells are housed. Yes, we already heard this from Baguji. Once you have reached the kingdoms, you must go and gather the power from their bells. Oh, I didn't actually notice you actually saw the bells there in the background. That's a nice little detail. Gather the power of the bells? It is the harmonious power of the bells that will make it possible for us to contain the evil. Hey Dennis, we're just getting more lore. Can you do this, Lolo? Yes, I'll do my best. Then journey now to the Bell of Tranquility, which is closest. Yes, ma'am, if you excuse us. She actually manages to... Klonoa! Eh? I never noticed that Klonoa's belt is green. You're a kind lad. Please watch over and protect our Lolo. She means well, but she's kind of incompetent. Yeah, that definitely looks a bit odd in cutscenes, I will admit. I suppose it was the only way to prevent it from clipping too much. It just looks super strange. Anyway, it's time for us to journey up to the bells. The bells! The bells! Esmeralda! No collectibles this time around. I'm guessing this means a boss. No, hurry! Hurry! I don't know, Lolo. This seemed like a fairly short walk, to be perfectly honest. Who is that? Just casually hovering in the air. Oh no, that looks like an obvious boss monster. A monster? Leorina again? Leorina? A bandit. She wreaks havoc on the world while searching for treasure. The nerve! They called it bandits! Let those fools babble all they want. Let me spell it out. Sky Pirates! She's Leorina the Spy Pirate, and I'm Tad, her cute sidekick, and don't you forget it! So you're the Dream Traveler. I see. I love that harpsichord. You are of little consequence, but I'll relieve you of that ring. Give your ring to me, or I will be forced to take it from you. The ring? That's not gonna happen. You're not getting this ring. I figured this would happen. I'm just gonna casually walk over here now. Save his head. Dispose of the rest. Here we go. First boss. Let's see how difficult this is compared to Rongo Lango. Not very by the looks of it, as he's just casually just there. With his weak point just the flashing lights on his back. Dang it, I missed. It is the case with a lot of these bosses where, how fast you manage to get through them is dictated by your skill. I do definitely appreciate that about bosses, especially now up to superstars. Oh no, what's he gonna do now? Nothing, apparently. Oh wait, he's got a second phase. It's all good under the hood. I was thinking, when does this suddenly become so easy? It didn't. Ow. Kind of a shame there isn't any means of regenerating health for all these boss fights. I guess that's the they're fairly easy, but punishing if you make a mistake. That's fine with me. Because we are still burning the boss down fairly quickly. Oh no, he looks the angry. You know what? I'll just wait for you here. Oh! Oh, you can even do like taunt as well. I kind of forgot about this. Look at me, he thinks he's people. Eh? What is your name? Klonoa. You're kinda cool. Klonoa. I'll remember you. I'd appreciate it if you're looking at me, Leorina, as opposed to whatever's off to the left. Okay, bye. How does that thing stay afloat, I wonder? A sky pirate Leorina. Let's see how many times I mispronounce that name. So, this is the Bell of Tranquility. Klonoa, use your power. So I just shoot it, right? I can't even move here. All I can really do is hit the B button. Well, that's one down. Already. So this is the Bell's power. I kind of thought it'll go into my ring or something, give me new powers. Since, you know, I'm the main character and all.
Yeah, we just call it an element for short. It's like pretty. Help me. Eh? Help me. Help me. Who is it? Help me. Where are you? Klonoa? Ah, great, we got a hero who's hallucinating all the time. I thought we had enough of this with that Potter boy. The weird guy with the scar on his face.
Oh well, time to go see what's up with Baguji again. Since, you know, we completed what he set us out to do. Baguji's Island, which, I suppose checks out. Seems kind of weird to call it an island.
Oh, Lead Arena. I heard of a sky pirate searching for gold, man, but I never thought she'd seek the ring as well, but dude. Could they be trying to save the world too? I see. Looks like we've got some competition. That ain't what they are, you dope. Still, the Dream Traveler's ring's like a sacred item, man. They say it won't work without a priestess. Ugh. Then stealing the ring ain't enough by itself. Oh, well, that's a bit reassuring. In any case, you must, seek all of the bells, dude. On to the next bell, then. You're just in time for the opening of the Joyland, dudes. The opening of what? Joyland. Joyland. The entire kingdom is like a giant amusement park. Great timing, come on, come on! Hey, come on, come on! We aren't going there to play. Then on to Joyland's bill.
I'm not entirely certain what Popker is supposed to be with those weird looking eyes, because they make me think he's supposed to be some kind of robot, but I'm not entirely certain that's the case. Just weird looking eyes, which I never really did get. Here we are, good old Joylands. I have a lot of fond memories of this place. Good old Joyland Plaza. He's a little doggy. I mean, yeah, we know that. He's a robot dog. Look at him just walking in slow motion. Oh, if only we had a key which could unlock all locks. Everybody speaks as a mix of bow bow.
Oh. Excuse me, pardon me. Watch it, will ya?
Oh no! The element, it's gone!
It's what? Yeah. It's that pesky thief. Why, I oughta... Hey! Ain't no fair using the multiform technique. Guess who has it? Come on, you get it if you can. Oh, this is making me mad.
I'd hate to see him perform in volleyball.
After him, Klonoa. Sure. But, which one, I don't care, just start chasing one.
I just realized that his feet are disjointed from his body. He's like Rayman. Alright, let's see which one. Which one do you want us to go to first? Do we want to go the fun park, or do we want to do the jungle slider? The jungle slider. Because normally speaking, I tend to just do fun park first. Just wait to see what everyone else thinks. You kind of like how much of a passive character Klonoa is. Yeah. It's like, oh. He's just here. Also, kind of funny how just so much of the sea is visible from the world map. Klonoa, help us do the thing, sure. Well, he's just the, dark protagonist. He's here to just, do his thing. It's like he happens to the plot. You know what, we'll do Jungle Slider next.
Whoa, this is like incredible. This is Joyland's famous jungle slider. Popka. Here you go, I rented a board. Well, it's supposed to like ride that thing? You can go anywhere there's a surface to slide on. I don't like, no, I can't swim, you know. Ah, don't be a sissy, come on, move it. I know that's what people like you on Fur Affinity for, but I know that's what people like you on Fur Affinity for, but you gotta man up for this adventure, man. You're supposed to be the hero. Oh no, yes. A mascot character that looks like the way he does going on a surfboard. I wonder where they got the inspiration for this. You can also do like nice little tricks here. Look at that. I would say my favorite is the spin. Can't go saying that. I mean, you know it's true. Oh boy, and we got more of these monstrosities to deal with as well. I gotta imagine the gem challenges for these particular levels must be a nightmare. This also does remind me of that unused surfing segment which was supposed to be in Tai 2. Oh, I missed one already. Well, I guess I'm just gonna have to go for this again at some point. Now look at this, wow, we're surfing in proper 3D now, fellas. No more just floating around on a board going in one direction in 2.5D. This feels like the most 3D we've ever seen Klonoa. Also, it just feels so nice doing some PC. It's like, compared to the Switch, this is like controlling with telepathy. And it runs at a stable frame rate. I'd about eat your heart out. Yeah, that's a very good point. Already messed up on the gem challenge, but not the most fuss, but I'm gonna need one of you for this. Hold up. You and your funky surfing bandanas. Looking all fashionable like. Part of me does kind of wish we got more cosmetic stuff with Klonoa, because I would definitely like to see him in one of those bandanas. Just grab that real quick, and head empty only fashion. And I missed another one already. Fantastic. I'm gonna have to go back for that one, I think. Just casually stops.
Oh, Pooh, don't you know when they quit? Girls don't like pesky boys, you know.
But... so what if he's pesky? It doesn't matter, I like him just fine.
What do you mean by that, Lolo? Hehe.
Eh?
Hey, we can't just stand.
Hey, we can't just stand here. She's going to get away. Right.
So here we go again. I'm gonna avoid that, so I'm probably just gonna have to go back and grab the ones which I missed anyway, so it's not too big of a deal. I do want to at least grab all the mommets, I think they're called. I think that either that or poppets. It's one of the two. Oh, there's another one up here. Got that one at least. Get down here, you. I'm not finished with you yet. It's kind of funny as well, because I think this is technically the harder one of the two. Also because I'm pretty sure the, oh, she got away. She got away. Now we have to go back into the cannon and do this all again. Yeah, he also does the funky tricks on the board as well. As his head scrapes against the wooden boards. It probably doesn't hurt Klonoa because, again, his head is empty. I'm not sure I want to make the joke I want to make. There we go, we got her.
I got you, fair and square. Now handle the element, will ya?
Hey, what were you grabbing, you perv?
Sorry.
Ah, what are you doing, you idiot? Too bad you chose the wrong one. I don't have the element.
I'm getting mixed up with the voices again.
See ya.
Oh, I'm so mad I could... I think the old one's at the fun park.
Yeah, we'll do fun part next, and then come back for the second. Come back for the rest of the poppets, because I'm fairly certain they're not too hard to find. A date with a date? What do you mean by that, game? We barely even met. Obviously here we get the reintroduction of the switches from the first game. Likely still gonna be a nightmare like they were back in the Moon Kingdom. No, I don't think we can get that from here. It'd be nice if we could. Oh look, and we got a shooting gallery. Oh, I love one of these. Although I'm not entirely certain how you're supposed to use this if you don't have access to wind bullets. Oh yeah, and the coins are lives, I forgot about that. I'm used to them just being, character heads. This last one should be... There you go, I knew there was one right there.
Yoo-hoo, over here.
Well, the dialogue pacing could be a little quicker in the cutscenes, a lot of dead air at times.
Up here, you silly. Oh, Klonoa, darling.
Tat! Just you wait, I'm gonna get you.
Oh my, I can't wait.
Who's the perv now?
But isn't this a bit time for you? I'll let you end up a useful trick.
I mean, you probably don't have to, but alright.
You see that kite on there?
Kite? You mean him?
You can use him to fly in the air.
I feel I'm just evolving into my chip voice again.
Grab him and just keep jumping. Hear that? It'll be a cinch to get up here.
I like how it even has a little blush on it. No reason why.
Right, Kion?
Oh great, they talk now.
Watch out, he'll vanish after a while.
Hey, why did you share all that with me?
Why did I? Oh, let's just say maybe because I like you just a little bit.
What's that what's like that supposed to...
What is that face, Klonoa?
And you do your best.
Hey, like, wait!
Anyways, I'm guessing the main introduction of new mechanics here is mostly just with the introduction of new enemies, with new stuff that happens when you jump with them. Chiton probably is the first you'll run into, as so far it's just been the more conventional stuff. Okay, I'm gonna want a couple more of these just so I can get into that tent. A cool tent. I'm gonna have to time it right. I mean, you'd say there's a lot of dead air, but I feel that a lot of the stream has a bit of dead air in it as well, to be perfectly honest. Yes, go up there. Let's see what's in this tent. Okay, it's just these guys bouncing on a ball. Must be kind of awkward to see this rabbity-looking thing just completely gate-crashing the entire circus, am I right? Shouldn't be too difficult to get across here, I think. Maybe. Or am I... Yeah, I'm just gonna have to come down here again. Ah, well. There's definitely a fair bit of the, Oh yeah, this is a nice little landscape. Look at the fireworks. I definitely feel like I prefer a lot of the environments in this game to the first game, at the very least. Oh wait, you're springing one. That's right, I can just grab you from here, can't I? There you go. It's like I have mastered the puzzle. Not entirely certain how you're supposed to read that, to be perfectly honest. Oh yeah, and there's those guys as well, which act as, well, I may as well show you, these UFO-looking guys. Biggest sort of step up compared to the past games. Look at this. There we go, was left bumper for the coming in hot. But yeah, we basically got the rockets from Chunnan. At least that's where I recall them from most fondly. They just rocket you up into the air and you can dive down and grab more collectibles. I gotta wonder how exactly normal people are supposed to traverse this place, to be perfectly honest. I know it's supposed to be video gamey, but I can't help but wonder a lot of this stuff. That's terrorism! You can't be going around blowing up bridges! Not in this economy! Not in 2004. Just checking real quick to see if there was any collectibles. Okay, let's just, I am the smart. Oh, here we go. We got, the second part of this level. Because we've only ever really seen the half of it. And I suppose this makes sense this to be the second part we go through.
Like, who's there?
Welcome to the terrifying Ghost Palace. I like him, he's just still wearing shoes. Enjoy to your heart's content this bizarre and dreadful adventure.
No, no! Lolo, are you afraid of ghosts? I'm not scared of anything. I'm not scared. Come on, let's go.
She's so quirky. Anyways, I think this is sort of supposed to be the big standout part of Joyland. The big Haunted Mansion segment, with these segments from the Moon Kingdom back in force. Certainly the part of Klonoa 1 I missed the most. Oh. I do quite like the music here, though. All of it, actually. And oh look, we got the same time switch presses from the Moon Kingdom as well. Because those were my favorite part of Klonoa 1. At least here they seem a fair bit more simple, which I suppose makes sense given where we are in the game. I do quite like this area, actually. It does sort of seem like Jack Skellington would be proud. Never actually noticed that weird squiggly looking witch hat thing coming out of the well as well. Oh, and we even got graves which move. As if for the full spooky immersion. It's great. Okay, I think I know how to do this. There. 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 At least I feel that's how it's supposed to be done. Who knows, maybe I could have sequence bro. Oh, this segment as well. Working fun with proportions. Oh. You see, it's funny, because they look normal size over there, but when they come over here, they're big chunky boys. Big chunky boys, which we're gonna need to proceed by the looks of it. Alright, waiting when you are, fellas. Just wait for you to... Les positions. Les positions. There we go. Yeah, needless to say, I am enjoying this so far a fair bit more than the first game. Maybe it's just the nostalgia talking, but I'm at the very least enjoying it. Also, these switch puzzles seem a lot easier. It's kind of cathartic in a way. Oh, that wasn't too hard to get the last one of those. I think we must be out of the woods real soon. You fearless and foolish souls. Now your journey has become a one-way ticket to the underworld. No! Ah, jeez, she's afraid of everything. Wait, something's like wrong here. Here I come. Oh, it's a mini-boss. Ghost Balance. I don't actually remember this boss. Weirdly enough. I mean, doesn't exactly seem difficult. Honestly, kind of reminds me of a Sonic 3 boss, to be perfectly honest with you. I've been wondering actually as to whether I want to do the classic Sonic games at some point. I mean, I suppose I'd have to. You again? That's more terrorism. You can't be going around breaking through doors. You're not the Kool-Aid man. Hey, we can just break out of here the same way we came in. Coming in hot. Oh boy, this segment where you get run over by... It's the Silent Hill 3! It's the start of Silent Hill 3! Where you get run over by the roller coaster constantly. That's like the main thing I remember from Silent Hill 3. Also just the music for the final boss, which wasn't exactly the most pleasant of hearing experiences. Which I suppose was the intent. Somehow didn't take any damage from that. You can't escape now.
pesky, aren't ya? Oh well, I know I'm just so irresistible. Let's see if you can catch me or not, though.
Alright, on we go to whatever this torture device is supposed to be. Like, I know this is supposed to be a fairground, but I'm not entirely certain what kind of ride this is supposed to be. Gotcha. That seemed a lot easier.
We got like the real McCoy this time. Serves you right, the element's ours. Oh, poo. Maybe I messed up. Oh well, that's okay.
Like, what's okay?
Oh, you'll see.
Whoa! What was that?
Sound like the Central Plaza to me. You might want to go there soon. See ya. I'll be seeing ya.
Kinda feel that feels like a bit of a translation error, to be perfectly honest with you. Right, so I'm just gonna go through the boarding segment real quick. So we can get the last of the collectibles before we move on to what is obviously the boss. A boss. Shouldn't be too hard to find these. And I can just skip through the cutscenes and away we go. Oh wait, there is a retry feature, so it's not the end of the world if we mess up. Didn't see any above, so I'm guessing... Where is this thing? I'm guessing I'm gonna have to drop down. Oh, clever! It's in the in-between spaces. The space between spaces where the aliens live. You know, saying that, I can't actually remember the last time I watched Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. It's one of those movies where it's like, let's just pretend this never happened. Which, I know pretty much goes for most movies nowadays, but I felt that was sort of one of the first. Aside from maybe the Star Wars prequels, though I still had a fair bit of enjoyment with those. Mostly just because I liked a lot of the performances. Not in they're actually good way, but more so they're entertainingly camp kind of way. Like, who can't say no to Creamy Sheev? We call that the freaky space. Sure, let's go with that. There really isn't much to be said about what we've already gone through before, but... Honestly, between this and Type 2, I'm kind of surprised that this didn't have rail grinding, to be perfectly honest with you. I mean, I'm sure there's certain parts which might emulate that, but it feels like a bit of a missed opportunity, to be perfectly honest with you, just to sort of really hammer it home. It's like Klonoa Works and Chrome Studios both looked at Sonic Adventure 2 and was like, what can we take from this? We wonders, yes we do. Honestly, I do kind of want to go through Adventure 2 again. Maybe it's just me yearning for going through Adventure 2 in general. It has been a fair bit. I've also just been kind of worried because, with all the mods that I've got loaded onto my Adventure 2 on PC nowadays, I'm sort of worrying that I could just end up turning it on at any point and it just causes my PC to explode or something. Probably wouldn't be that extreme, but it's a worrying sentiment. Gotcha. Alright, that's all of them. Somehow avoided that. Actually, I've been sort of wondering for a while what Sonic game I'm gonna do after Chronicles. Because the immediate thought was maybe going through Frontiers again, and it has been a bit. Won't be doing Final Horizons though, because I'd rather forget about it. sorry. I don't know what... No, not those kind of mods. More so quality of life stuff. I wouldn't be so crude as to put those kinds of mods in my Adventure 2 game. Because that's more just sort of getting into the why are you doing this territory, if you ask me. That's not how I roll, basically. Maybe it's just me, but can't help but feel that actual R18 stuff in games is something which is a little bit of a turn off for me. It's kind of weird in that way. I guess just because I kind of prefer... Oh. In the same mind with those kinds of mods. Okay, so at least there's some semblance of knowing what I'm talking about. Kind of thought I was getting a little bit awkward there. I mean, I'm awkward most of the time, but particularly awkward. Alright, boss time. I was here to play game, pretty much. Ah, yes. Okay. It's one of the arena's monsters. Look at him twirl. Oh, I do really like the colors in this arena, though. Oh wait, we gotta identify which is... Will the real flower crown please stand up? Can't stand up. Can't stand up. It would be nice if I could actually jump over you to get that. Big boy. Okay, so it is just sort of swap the difference, really. And it's still that one. You just gotta wait for the one that spins. Oh, this is gonna be like the other boss, where you get multiple chances to hit him again. That's it, keep spinning. Oh, I missed. Alright, I guess we're just gonna have to go for more of this again. Yeah, just watch the one that's spinning seems to be the main thing. How does that not count as a hit? I feel like how goofy a lot of the enemies here are, actually. I suppose it's just the big juxtaposition for all the trauma. Alright, let's see him get angry. Well, that's certainly a bit of an improvement. Okay, I think I know how this goes. You do that, and then you just try to aim while he's rolling. Gotcha. Whee! Just love how he just careens into the abyss. Yeah, I really do love the colors here. Which is kind of weird, because I kind of feel outside of the mechanic, this is one of the... For me, at least, this is one of the least memorable bosses. Yes, it just goes to show the quality of the bosses in this game. Is this one just looks particularly, nice. Really love the colors. Alright, just as long as you don't do any more shockwaves, we're fine. Alright, you gotta do it when he's not spinning, okay. Nailed it! And Klonoa actually looks good here too, in this lighting, actually. Now when I'm thinking about it.
That was well done, Klonoa. Leonina. Thanks to that creature and tat, I now have sufficient data from the ring.
Thanks a bunch.
You can keep the elements as a souvenir until we meet again. I gotta wonder what this place is actually supposed to be in the context of Jordan. Is it supposed to be like a stage or something? It seems kind of weird with all the blocks filling in water.
Bye-bye.
What data? So I am hearing... Clang! Clang! We already got the second one. I gotta say, this game is shorter than I remember. I suppose it sort of goes with the other game as well. That makes like 2. Goody goody. Don't be counting your chickens yet, will ya? And could you keep a tighter grip on them next time? It'll be fine, I've got this. Mwah mwah. Eh? Mwah mwah mwah. Oh, she's so quirky. Oh, we got a new place we can access now. Let's have a look here. Unlock. Ah, it was Momets. I was right. Look at this fella and all the flashing lights. Welcome, welcome, Klonoa, my friend. I've heard so much about your feats. Oh, pardon me. I'm Mommet, the showman of memories. I make various attractions based on memories for everyone to enjoy. How about it? Would you like to try one out? Oh, that reminds me. Did you happen to come across any dolls during your adventures? Just love how he talks so slowly and I don't. I created some memory dolls, you see. But they all ran off shouting, "We want more memories!" I suppose we're having a grand old adventures of their own now. In the void. They aren't sturdy though, I hope they aren't lying around broken somewhere. If you find any, could you bring them back here, please? Alright, let's see what you got, old man. You got... Okay. It's all 150, okay. House of Horrors. Okay, so this is where you can go to just refight the bosses if you want. That's nice. Get a picture of each vision. Okay. Well, that's nice that there at least is a little bonus if you were mad enough to actually get all the Dreamstones in all the levels. Which is, like, the real hard challenge here. So, Leorina was after the ring's data. What do you think she plans to do with that data, Mr. Paguchi? Oh... Oh... Aha! In your own time, Baguchi. It appears the Warring Kingdom Volk is, like, involved somehow. Way to go, Prophet! A Warring Kingdom? A place where the fighting never stops, ever. The people there live to fight. With the Civil War going on, how'd you sneak in? Could you breathe any slower? Underground is the way. Follow the underground path to the bell, man. There's a path underground? This is like real Cloak and Dagger stuff. Let's go then. Alright, here we go, it's a Volk.
have a lot of interesting... Excuse me. A lot of interesting memories about this particular place. Particularly, the second part. Let's go. Oh, that wasn't too difficult. Let's just get to the Bell of Discord, yes? Whoa, wait a sec. Oh, I like how it has the Omega symbol on it as well. Ah, dubious looking machine. The arena. We need more power. There's no way to tell when it would explode. Tat, go and check on the reactor.
Aye aye. Which one do you mean? The one that's above or underground?
Both. We need all the power. Overload them if you need to. Although consider there was a small price to pay for the copy of the ring. A copy of the ring. A copy of the ring? Shh.
Okay, off I go.
What do you want to do? Show him what for? Honestly, I want to show him what 5. Wait. She said those reactors might explode. Fighting them's a waste of time. We gotta go to the source of the problem, like. Well, she did mention that neither reactor was running at full capacity yet. Alright, let's start with that then. We have 2 choices where we want to go. Volk City or the underground factory. I want to go Volk City first. Apologies, it's just been another one of those days with a balked sleep schedule. I love the fact that the moves here also have the funny little soldier helmets. The sort of people who spend their waking moments teleporting bread. Who have less... I mean... What is that up on the pipe? That weird looking mouse thing? I've never noticed that before. What is that? I thought it looked like a slug for a second. Anyways, yeah, I will admit this, the Volk levels do remind me a lot of, Temple of the Sun, weirdly enough. Oh, we even get the almond moves immediately, yeah. Feels as though we're really getting a lot of the, classic enemies back in real quick fashion. We already got, these guys. You got the flying moves, you got the almond moves, which weren't, like, until, like, late game. It's weird. And I guess that's the mark of the sequel. We got all the super hard stuff from the first game just out in force earlier on, so you have room for a lot more of the advanced stuff later on. Advanced and unique stuff, I mean. I almost died there. You can sort of tell that I've played this a fair bit. Does have that particular pattern of him just flipping around and after flying out from a cannon, just sort of in my headspace. I will admit, though, not seeing all that much of the city so far, just going through the sewers. Oh, wait. City time. Whee! And, oh, look, it's California. Nah, that's probably a little too on the nose of me. Let's go with Portland. I'm pretty sure Portland still looks like this nowadays. Though I gotta admit, for a kingdom that's full of non-stop discourse, I'm kind of surprised there's still this much infrastructure remaining. I would have thought a lot of it would have just yeah, I thought most of it would just be dust by now. Confidence is showing in this comparison. Comparison to one definitely show. Confidence in playing this thing in comparison to... Ah! Yeah. As I said, this is the one which I have the most fond memories of. Then again, from what I recall, this game at the very least seems easier than the first. At least from my knowledge. Honestly, I'm surprised a lot of this is still standing. Oh, never mind. It was only a matter of time before every bit of infrastructure here was destroyed. Again, this really does bring to mind Portland. Or, you know, Birmingham. Going for a comparison that's a little closer to home. Anything involved people in a crew on ceasefire Fridays and filling Taco Tuesdays. You know, for a kingdom that's as constantly warring, I suppose it does seem appropriate. This isn't so much Portland or Birmingham. It's like a living it's a city that is like a perfect interpretation of the Sonic fanbase. Or more specifically, Sonic Twitter. Ah, we got these guys. New jump ability. Which gives you a powerful directed jump. Let's mess around with that a little bit more, actually. Okay, it only shoots you upwards, but you can angle it. It's like a super double jump. Which you can use to clip through enemies like that. Get over here, you. Yeah, I will admit I definitely really like that particular power-up question mark. I'm not sure it really counts as a power-up. Jump ability... You decide what it will be called. Yep. No! I missed one. This is unacceptable. I've already missed two already. I can't be doing with this. I have the lives to compensate. It's fine. I think I already got the one up there. Let me just double check. Yep, nothing here. It's like the people of this town cannot even decide what the correct shade of blue should be. I missed it again! I'll be sure to get this. I will. I must. Still though, it is... The roof here should be a darker blue. Let's love the cheeky grin these fellas have. It's like an exceptionally crude drawing. I think the tile should be longer, no shorter. Gotcha, finally. Alright, we can move on. I think I'm gonna have to save this for somewhere. Carry on. Yep. Knew it. I know what this game's like. I'm gonna wonder what this actually says. Now in the back is like, I think the city looks needed as is. He's thrown out later that day. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't be surprised. Anyways, let's go up into more of the city. Oh look, we even have weird looking planes. And here we get to the rooftop section of Volk City, which really does sort of remind me a lot of Rooftop Run on the Wii, particularly the nighttime stages. I don't know, something about it. Oh, there's another one here. Come on. I'm gonna get this one. Gotcha. That's all of them. Yeah, honestly, this level hasn't been too bad so far. Aside from me just messing up that one, Oh yeah, this architecture in particular really reminds me of Temple of the Sun. Just a lot of the, copper-looking industrial stuff. I suppose you could potentially theorize how a lot of these, particular... I suppose kingdoms match up with the ones from Phantom Isle in various ways, potentially. Like, I suppose maybe with the jungle slider you can make the stretch that Joylands is supposed to be the equivalent of Jugpot. It's funny when you notice the Japanese VAs in Old Worlds are so far removed from other characters. I'm sure Klonoa VA also voiced the ugly bulbous character in One Piece at one point. Yeah, that's one thing I've noticed about Japanese voice actors. They tend to have a fair bit of range in what they can do. At least one thing I've noticed. Also, again, surprised that this particular building is held up for so long before being bombed. I would have thought it would have been bombed a lot pretty much before we arrived, but I guess not. Really are going to town on it though. Wahi. Yeah, not sure if it's just me, but I definitely do think I prefer the level design in this game compared to the first one. Feels a bit more forgiving. Ah yes, we're finally at this section. I remember this segment. Where you're flying through gaps in the, more trains! I mean, the character design was very much egress, but I couldn't help it here, Klonoa. Yeah, I suppose, that's fair. Can you actually, throw these ones? I guess not. Anyways, there we go, just get on the train and, I think that's it for this level. As the train just casually... I'm surprised the trains are still running, to be perfectly honest. But with all the war stuff going on, that, train station would be the first thing to go. This is it.
I'd say we're at the right place.
Well, let's shut it down then.
Was that really shutting it down? Okay. At least we can assume that's shut down.
Right, let's go back to the Bell Anger. The underground one's next.
Again, just getting mixed up all my voices. I do kind of regret, admittedly, not doing Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog again as an April Fool's thing, because I feel it would be kind of nice if I were to do it each year and you could just sort of track what I do with all the voices. Just be like, what are your sensitivities for each of these characters as you go on? It's like, does Amy progressively sound like more of a Valley girl? Oh, he stopped doing the Roger voice at one point. Oh, Tails is just Scottish for some reason. That sort of thing. Yeah, this definitely seems reminiscent of Portland. Just full of disease. And plants that eat people. Nice to see these are back. Just want to check over here real quick. Is it... Oh, no, nope. Nothing over here. Coming in hot. Yeah, I dread to imagine what exactly is coming out of those pipes. Wahoo. Oh, there's two of them now. Ooh. Getting daring today, are we? Up. Okay, so it only deals one damage and doesn't kill you outright. That's nice. Don't mind me, just casually walking across. At least I'm assuming those are plants. I hope they're plants. This year should have been discount Harley Quinn. I will admit, honestly, I'm not really feeling the discount Harley Quinn voice. I sort of feel I'm sort of delving more into like Jesse Pinkman as opposed to Harley Quinn. Oh, and we got the keys back. I was wondering when those would show up. Now, they don't actually appear on Klonoa's back this time. That's kind of a shame. Last year, Amy was the one. I mean, yeah, that's pretty much what Ian's turned her into. Oh yeah, we got the pig bombs. It's like we're getting all the old favorites back. Yeah, Miss Bench. Yo, Mr. White, I can't understand these tarot cards. Okay, so I guess it was just a little bit more time than usual. Do I have to use unit? Oh. That's how you do it, okay. Those ones I think you can use until they blow up. It is nice seeing them playing around with mechanics like this. Yo, Mr. White, what are these... What does this magician thing mean, Mr. White? I don't get it at all, Mr. White. Jesse! I told you not to put too much faith in the cards, Jesse. I'll do what I want, Mr. White. You can't tell me what to do anymore, Walt. Walter, just let the kid have his fun, Walter. He's not hurting anybody, Walter. Don't you get in on this, Mike. I really need to watch more of Breaking Bad, to be perfectly honest with you. I think I got somewhere in Season 3 last time I checked. Ooh, this seems rather reminiscent of Robotropolis. We even got the weird things that spout, the weird pipes that spout fire for no reason. Walter. Put your ring away, Walter. I'm not playing Klonoa with you right now, Walter. I wonder actually if they, oh yeah, I do need to get a thing to get a key here. Okay. I'm picking up what you're putting down, game. Honestly, I do think I think I actually do prefer the puzzles here, to be perfectly... Oh. So that's how you do it, okay. That one goes over here. That one goes over here. It's like brain teasing without being overly fun, without being overly frustrating. In your own time. The whole show is good. I mean, Of course the whole show is good. I wouldn't have got it on DVD if that wasn't the case, because for some reason the Blu-ray is super expensive. I never quite got that. Where is this door? Have I just completely... Oh, okay, it's over there. I punked myself. I mean, not to mention the Better Call Saul Blu-rays as well, just, weirdly, difficult to find. As honestly, you can probably tell the fact that I got this on Switch as well, I do, have my own findings for physical media, which is why with the whole, game key thing for the Switch 2 was, unveiled, that was a hard no for me. I mean, obviously I know for a fact that the game key thing it only applies to certain games, but the point still stands. Honestly, it is kind of a shame that Steam is really the only proper option for PC now, or at the very least digital gaming fronts like Steam or Epic or such. Because you don't really seem to get many PCs nowadays who actually have disk drives. At least mine doesn't. At least without it being portable, which... It is sort of a curiosity to me as to whether you can get Blu-rays to actually work on a PC. I mean, I guess there's no real reason why you would want to. Apparently that whole thing was debunked, and apparently the majority against do not act as game keys. Yeah, I heard something similar as well. I think it mostly just applies to digital exclusive releases. Like, for instance, a game like Sonic Mania would probably be one which would warrant a game key. As that never got a proper physical release. At least I'm not 100% on that. Could just be that the various collected editions just came with a download code. Oh, thanks a bunch for just going for varying speeds. And I missed another one. Fantastic. I'm gonna have to go for this place again. As we descend into the underbelly of the city. Guessing we're gonna be fighting a boss here. Seems appropriate. Hey! Oh, there you are.
Uh-oh. What are you doing here? Who? Me? What's it to you?
You're up to no good again, aren't ya?
Well, you see... Anywho, come and get me.
Okay, I guess it's time to play Whack-A-Tat. Oh boy, it's just like Sonic Adventure. Remember Hedgehog Hammer? I'm sure Ian does. Okay, I like how it's just called Super Tatbot. Seems kind of funny to me. Gotta hit them when they pop out, I know that for certain, and you got just taunting you. Waiting to attack. Health seems to be going down rather quickly, I've noticed. Hold still, you devils. Hold still, you devils. Okay, second phase.
Oof. Hey, you don't play nice.
What do you make of that?
Just going down into this drill board hole. I'm guessing we're near the end of this point, though there may be a little... Okay, there does seem to be a little bit more. I suppose that is a new thing as well, just, mid-level bosses, and oh boy, it's the disappearing platforms from the Moon Kingdom again. My favorite. Suppose at the very least these seem a fair bit less punishing. Suppose that's the least I can ask for. Okay, so that's how that works. I'm probably gonna fight the boss again before I'm going back and getting that last thing. Though I imagine given the time, we'll just see how we do as we go on. The plan is for now that I'm technically doing 3 streams a week, the plan is to mostly just stick to 2-hour time blocks regardless. Which may prove to be beneficial for some and not so much for others. Because I'm not entirely certain, for example, what good 2 hours would do for something like Cyberpunk. Okay, I see what you're getting at, game. I know. I know your schemes. Well, so much for those, things. So much for the gems. Right, that would be the last one. Guessing we're getting pretty close now. Well, this doesn't seem hazardous in any way, shape, or form. Really seems more like a roller coaster than some parts of Joyland. Guess that's just the nature of these levels, and no idea how I just swooped there. Feels like I just defied physics for a moment. Again. Okay, and that's how that's done. Guessing last generator's in here. Generator lost. This is it? Well, it looks like the other one, so I assume so. Well, let's shut it down then. Thwomp. Well, that little run she does as well. Right, let's get back to the Bell Anger. See, even the textures start to agree with me on the accent. We're in luck. Leorina ain't here. Alright, do I want to go back and get that last moment that I missed, or do I want to go for the boss? I think for the second stream I'm going to go back and do the boss. I'm pretty sure I can go back and just get that number one out whenever I want. Let it break, Leorina, and there's no way to be seen. Okay, now for the fake ring and the element. Oh no. An enemy? Uh-oh. It's a Vulcan guard bot. Certainly a lot more imposing than Gun's usual tech. So yeah. This seems to be a step up from the that one boss from Klonoa 1 where you had to time your jumps over it as well. Whereas here, it can straight up fly. I do definitely see a sort of resemblance to something like Heavy Dog. At least I still call it Heavy Dog, though. I think I already mentioned this at one point. I do kind of find it funny in regards to the Sonic series that apparently the Heavy Dog class of vehicles is just one that they keep using for 50 years. It's like all they really did was add flight to it, and that's all. I know that's probably not as big of a deal, but it is sort of reminiscent of just as though they... The comparison I was thinking of would be like as... Just trying to figure out how to word this. Would be like as if they still use Willie's Jeep. When going up against the Black Arms. Though I suppose they sort of did, technically speaking, because there is a, Oh. Yeah, this boss is going to be a little bit tricky. Yeah, there was technically a Jeep in Klonoa... No, not Klonoa, Shadow the Hedgehog. I'm getting them mixed up! It'll be fine, I promise. If this tank just stops jumping... Who ever heard of a jumping tank? It would be nice if I could get a clear shot on him. Yeah, I think this, I have a feeling this is gonna be like, Klonoa 1, we're just gonna... This boss is probably gonna be potentially the last thing we do, but it's nice that there at least this time we actually get checkpoints for the boss. Could certainly do with some health, though. Nope, can't grab anything from there, just gotta wait for it to casually pass on by. I almost died there because I wasn't paying attention. Oh, sweet health. Dang it, I missed. You hold still, please. Thank you. Nailed him! That felt pretty cool, actually. I am the hero. Well, that wasn't so bad. Ah, well done. Eh? That fight was all I needed from you, really. Thanks to you, I have everything that I need. A ring? A fake ring? What are you up to, Leorina? What am I up to? Isn't that obvious? Don't. Eh. Oh no, she's stealing it for herself. Now I will become the hero. Ah, so it wasn't an Omega symbol. Now I will get the red jawbreaker. The element! But why? What the? Ah, there go the reactors. An inevitable outcome given our haste. Who cares? Volk was destroying itself anyway. Leorina, give the element back! No. Go home and rest assured, little one. I will save your precious world. Uh-oh, Lolo, Klonoa, we gotta go after Leorina. As she just casually looks back at the explosions. No, this isn't right. We have to shut down the reactors. Great time to grow a conscience. What, shut them down again? Klonoa! Let's do it. And I think given the time, that'll probably have to wait till next time. I think to wrap this up, we're gonna be just grabbing that last thing that I missed. Uh-oh. What could that possibly mean? Just lingering on. Okay, maybe it looks like... yeah, Vulcan Inferno. I think we just have to go for the first one, but I want to go and try and get that thing that I missed, so that will probably just be what we spend the last bit of the stream on, because it also seems like a fairly decent part to wrap things up on. Again, I don't remember... it's weird. I remember this game being longer. So in that sense, I probably should probably be thinking about what I'm going to be streaming out of this. I'm feeling we might get 1 or 2 more streams out of this this yet. Depends on how we struggle with the remaining levels, because I know the mansion level is kind of a pain, and then of course there's the Kingdom of Sorrow itself, which technically a spoiler, but I'm sure most of you have played this already. Yeah, still thinking that we're supposed to go down here. It's the question of what am I missing? Where was that thing that I was supposed to get? You can see me just trying to struggle and panicking to get through. I want to get the thing and get this over with. In your own time. I can manipulate it with my mind. I'm psychic. Partially psychic. Yeah, I think the first one is supposed to... yeah, the first one was here, so... second one should be coming up in a little bit. I will say, though, it's definitely just been a treat coming back and playing this again. I have a lot of fond memories of this game, and as a result, I feel as though I've been looking forward very much to playing this. If that makes any sense. I want to check around here real quick. What am I missing? What am I missing? There's supposed to be a thing around here somewhere, which I missed. Oh, it's right up there. In your own time. I'm just gonna manipulate the ring with my mind. It's like it's being pulled into the air by an invisible force. It's some kind of weird sorcery. Okay, last one I miss is up here. Weird robot-looking thing. So it's also gonna be kind of weird in hindsight with the Sonic stuff, just seeing how naming conventions just should have changed over time. As I just unironically started using names like Robotnik or Badnik. Who knows, at some point I may end up accidentally slipping in the word Mobius. But let's not get too crazy. We'll save that for when we continue Chronicles. I'll probably put out a poll as well to see what's, essay poll. I'll probably put out a thing later on to ask what Sonic games you were interested in me streaming. Can't do that, that's illegal. What, you're not allowed to say Mobius anymore? Papa Sega's gonna steal your leg benders. That's a funny way of saying knees, I gotta say. Please don't explode. That was so close. How's the week been? It's gone by surprisingly quick, I must say. It's gonna be quite interesting from now on, because I've been invited to some, invited by some people at church to, come by quiz nights, Thursday nights at the local pub. The one this week seemed to go well, fairly well. Didn't completely fail the pub quiz. But then again, it was a team of large people, so I was just sort of there for most of it. Just sort of the uninvited guest. Well, I say uninvited, but I guess sort of the FMG, the unknown factor. That's a good way of putting it, I think. This made a nice little good change to the week. Hopefully, I get more of them under my belt and I'm able to enjoy that a little bit more. Make a few more memories, because honestly, I feel I am ready to make new memories. This looks so silly. Just casually just... I do gotta wonder, actually, what most of this stuff is for. Like, do we really need all these gas leaks? Do we really need all these pipes with fire coming out of them? How's diet been going? It's been going alright. Still trying to keep to it. The ironic thing is that I've been told to weigh myself constantly, and yet I keep forgetting every morning. Just would rather just get on and do work, and yet ironically, just been told you need to weigh yourself in order for this diet to have any sort of point. And I just keep forgetting. Probably just because my mornings are quite fast-paced. Just, you know, shower, get dressed, teeth, breakfast, that sort of thing. Just sort of gets lost in the shuffle, I suppose. Just gotta keep reminding myself, I suppose. There we go, that seemed to go by a little bit quicker. Or you can just speed up the cutscenes. It's gonna be funny to see how speeding up the cutscenes actually works out here. I'll probably try doing that with the next cutscene. May improve the pacing, actually. I will admit, just seeing a lot of these posters brings a lot to my mind, like, what exactly were the policies of the politicians of the city? What decisions did they make to turn the city of Volk into an absolute hellscape? Would Gavin Newsom look better with a mustache like that? That sort of thing. You know you were gonna get a joke like that from me eventually, given how many times I seem to rag on California, because I mean, obviously someone like me just thinks California more sort of 90s, 2000s, beaches, skateboards, that sort of thing, but I guess that's just not the case anymore. I don't need to grab you, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Yeah, there was no point in me doing that. Alright. I think we're getting close. Yeah, this is the last room. Sorry they haven't exactly been the most talkative, just again, lots of sleepiness and, suppose going back to, Pathfinder stuff is... This, last night's Pathfinder session went on for a bit because it was a big fight. I think we inadvertently killed the main antagonist of the campaign we were doing. After he'd been done making a speech about how he's gonna unmask us as the true villains of the city, and then we just went in, all guns blazing, and sliced him up. Okay, so, just watching Lolo just walk in fast motion. This is definitely the funny. There we go, save complete. Go to the Marmot House. Let's go to the Marmot House real quick and we'll wrap up there. Oh my gosh, you brought back my dolls, my darlings, my darlings! Oh, thank you, my darlings. I'm safe at last and happy to be home. How do you accidentally... Well, it wasn't accidental. It was more just sort of... The villain was right there, and we thought, we could end this right now. We just went to it, and that sort of leads me to believe that the main villain that we killed on the stage wasn't actually the main villain. Either there's going to be a twist villain, or it was a body double, and we have to... deal with that when we reconvene, because we're probably going to be hopping over to a new campaign soon. No, it's more just sort of the fact that a fair few of our party members are just straight up overpowered, where you just got our fighter and our bots, let's say bot, both fighters just casually doing 100+ damage with great swords and longbows, and I'm just here like... I don't really see how I fit here, because I'm technically cleric with a little bit of barbarian, but we already have a cleric, and we already have these fighters which do insane amounts of damage, so I'm just thinking, maybe my character wasn't exactly the best fit for this campaign. Let's have a look at the Memorial Gallery. Okay, let's have a look at the I want to look in the house. I want to look in the House of Horrors. Okay, mobile tank been crash. Big crash. Oh, we got a new thing here. The Chamber of Fun. That'll probably have to wait till next time, because I think now is a good place to sign off for the time being. Definitely enjoying going from this game again so far. Hopefully, we still get a little bit more mileage out of it. Until next time, though. Until then, thank you for tuning in. Take care. Bye-bye.